Yo, this is like my second video. You really don't know anything about me or my YouTube channel. My YouTube name is really ratchet. It's like, you know when you like look on Facebook and you see those names where it's like big letter, little letter, big letter, little letter, big letter, little letter. Basically, I don't know what the fuck that says. Well, that's my ID. It's like She's Vicious 911. I apologize for that. Yes, it is ratchet. But I found out that you cannot change your ID without getting another YouTube channel. I'm selfish and I'm lazy. I don't want to redo all my favorites, all my subscriptions. I mean, if it gets that critical, which I don't think it will, I'll change it. But right now, it's pretty cool. I mean, nobody even knows I'm doing videos yet. But we're gonna change that. The thing I really want to talk about today. Pause. Also, I have a potty mouth. So for all those that have a problem with people cursing, I mean, get the fuck over it. Like, people curse nowadays. It's not going to deter you from my message. And if it does, then don't watch my shit. But I curse, and I just wanted to give you, a heads up. First video, yo, Emisha curses. That's what it is. The first thing that I wanted to talk about today, because I've really been thinking about this because it's really been fucking me up. And the thing about me is I know people are probably going to hate me 10 times more than what they already do. It's what it is. I mean, everybody's not going to love me. I talk about real-ass situations. I'm not going to use exact people's names, but that's how comedians create comedy, and that's how musicians make music. Look at Drake. Drake talks about every bitch he's with, and then, hey, they get plugged on a song. I mean, I wouldn't date Drake. I want to be all up on Marvin's room and shit, telling him he finna call me drunk. But that's how people do it. I'm not going to use names. That's rude, but I am going to use real-life situations. So if you just happen to be in my situation, I mean, feel lucky that you're in a video. Feel lucky that you're relevant enough for me to speak about you. But this is how I come up with stuff. And my retarded ass crazy theories is from personal experience. So thank you to all the people that helped me create personal experiences to move on, make money, and do big things. So first thing I'm going to talk about today is my family. I'm probably going to talk about my family a lot. Divorce is a big topic. I don't think parents, and I'm speaking out of turn because I'm not a parent. I'm 21. I don't have any kids. I'm just a student right now. Bum-ass student. Go bum-ass students. I don't know anything about being a parent. So let me say that first. I know being a parent is difficult. Being a parent is hard. I respect all parents. Good and bad parents, because shit, God knows what kind of parent I would be. So I respect all parents. Let me say that. But there's some things that do perplex me along with parenting. Divorces. I don't really think parents realize it, because America is one of the top countries that just divorce. It's like divorcing out here is like filling out a fucking sweepstakes file. You mail it in, get the shit back. Boom, I'm divorced. And I want a fucking t-shirt. Bow. And it's like, no, it's not supposed to be like that. I think marriage has lost its tradition and all that goopy shit. But I don't think parents realize how divorce takes a toll on their children. And it's like a trickling effect. Like a postnasal drip. You know what a postnasal drip is? I'm also TMI. Like, I tell too much information. But when you sniff up shit, like crackhead sniff, and then you swallow that shit, postnasal drip. Divorce is that sniffle. With all that shit in your nose, the shit in your nose is the problems. The sniffle is the reaction to those problems. So it's just like, you sniff all that shit back, and you think that you sniffed it up. It's out the way. Like, I'm done. I'm just keep sniffing hardcore to get rid of those fucking problems. The reaction to the problem. Just keep doing it. Lo and behold, your nose is connected to your fucking throat. Your kid's at your throat. So you're sniffing and you're sniffing and you're sniffing to get rid of this problem, and it's sliding all that shit down into your throat. And this is where the kids are located. The kids are located in the throat. So all that shit splashes on them. Splash. You remember Nickelodeon when they used to drop, like, fucking green goo on the kids, and it was really fucking disgusting. Everybody had a great time. I don't know what the fuck that was. Anyways. But when all that goo drops on the kids, it's like, and then you get that hacking call, suffering. That's the fucking suffering of the kids. I know that was a weird-ass metaphor, but I think it fucking worked. When you keep sniffling and that's what it is. I don't think people realize how divorce, no matter what age, takes a toll on your children. For example, like when my mother and my stepfather got divorced. My dad was like really, he was angry, and you realize that you end up taking it out on your kids. You know what I'm saying? You come home stressed, you come home lonely, and you take it out on your kids. And I don't think they realize that. But that stress that has been taken out on the kid is really meant for your spouse or your ex-spouse. And I don't think that people realize that. I think that even after a divorce, you still need to go through counseling of how to be out of a marriage. Because I know a marriage is basically a magnified version of a long-term relationship. You know, waking up in the morning and you see this person every day. You know, this person is part of your everyday schedule. You know, blah, blah, she cooks on Tuesdays. We got family day on Wednesdays. And then all of a sudden, that's gone. And being in a marriage, it's worse because it takes more time. And especially having children, which is why you need to be married a certain amount of years before you have kids. And that's for people that take that married route. Shit happens. People popping out babies like it ain't shit. And I'm not judging. Like, if that's what happens, you know, a fucking round of applause to the people who do have kids that aren't married and doing the single parent thing. Shit. Congratulations to you, because I couldn't do it. I mean, I would. Shit, I don't know what the fuck I would do. I just want to give you a round of applause for being an awesome single parent with a deadbeat ass spouse, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I just think that divorce is really big. Like, people need to really reevaluate relationships before they get married. Marriage is not prom. You know, it just don't happen one night and then you save little bits and pieces from it and try to look back on it and remember it like the shit's cute. Marriage tears apart families. Marriage has killed people before. Marriage has drove people insane. So I think people need to really take heed on marriage. I mean, that's just what I think. Out of being affected on that, like, marriage is pretty deep. Yeah. And like a branching subject from that is like marrying. This goes out to moms. Marrying or dating guys that aren't going to last in your child's life. Whether it being a boy or a girl. A child without a father. I mean, I understand single moms can do it out here. You could be the mom and the dad. But I hate to tell you, but those kids are fucked up. Because I'm one of them. Those kids I turned out pretty good. A little crazy. Turned out pretty good, though. Those kids are fucked up. Fucked up. Because, you know what I'm saying, it's not your fault as a parent that you chose a dumbass to have a baby with. No, it's not your fault. But, you know, it really takes a toll on the kid. Like, deadbeat ass dad. Boy, I got so much to say about deadbeat ass dads. Like, how do you wake up every fucking day knowing that little fucking sperm that swam up in that bitch that one time you had sex with her grew the fuck up, is out here about big as you, doing big things in life, and you don't know shit about it? You don't know shit. You don't give a fuck. And then what really pisses me off is when the deadbeat dads find another family and take care of their ugly ass fucking kids. And you got a kid that looks just like you. Spitting image. Fucking twins. And you don't want to have shit to do with them. So it's my fault. Head ass. Like, those people. And then those are those people with the dramatic, oh, I'm finna die. Like, I want to express, you know, how much I care about it. Oh, fuck that. Roll over. Like, it gets to that point where you get resentment. And then when you get past the resentment, shit gets easier. But that resentment, I'm only going to speak on, like, girls and resentment for their fathers because I don't have a dick. Resentment for women and their fathers produces sluts, produces crazy-ass psychopaths, produces, like, fucking, what are those, like, fatal attractions, girls are really extreme low self-esteem. Like, we out here because people don't step up to the plate just to be a father. Not even a father, damn, be a father figure. Like, I have brothers that aren't really my brothers. And I know how people be like, oh shit, that's your brother or your sister, y'all fucking. Well, I'm not everybody, bitch, so. My thing is, like, if I say I have a brother, like, I've had a brother that's not really my blood brother, but he's raised me, like, since I was younger. Like, no bullshit. And even though I haven't had a father, he's been a figure. You know, he has kids of his own. He's been a figure to me. To, like, show me how shit is supposed to go. Teaching me things that nobody else would teach me. And I think that that's really important. I mean, maybe it's just me. But I think that that's extremely important when you're growing up. You need a father figure, which also ties in back to the divorce thing. You know, when you're marrying somebody and your first marriage didn't work out, and you married again and have a new husband, and you already had a child from a previous marriage, and divorcing again. It's like when your parents keep getting married and you keep having to switch up fucking parents. It's like that awkward moment when you're riding the bike and don't understand why you keep eating shit off this bike. Like, you keep busting your ass. Like, why can't I ride down the fucking block in this bike? Why don't this shit stay up? It's that frustrating to keep busting your ass and busting your ass and busting your ass. And finally you realize, this motherfucker didn't teach me how to brake. And that's why I keep busting my ass. It's not you. And I think a lot of kids need to hear that. It's not you. It's not your fault that your parents are kind of fucking retarded right now. You know, parents can be selfish sometimes. And in relationships, you know, parents can be selfish. But it's not your fault. Not your fault at all. Parents just need their time to get their shit together without children involved. But that's easier said than done. But, yeah, before I start ranting about something else, that's all I really had to say. So basically, it's not your fault. Divorce is too prevalent in the U.S., and that shit needs to come to a stop. That's it.